purpose of this short video is to give you an overview of the grips world. Traditionally, players have been placed into general categories such as beginner, intermediate, or advanced. Oftentimes, coaches find themselves in the awkward position of having players wanting to progress when they aren't ready. In fact, this challenge was the genesis of the GRIPS program. As coaches, we had a player, and his parents, who wanted him to move up from intermediate to the advanced level. We didn't think he was ready. So, we wrote an on-court test. We gave it to him, and as we expected, he didn't pass. However, what happened next was astonishing. He worked his butt off. Before he retook his test, his mother thanked us. She told us he had not worked harder in his entire life. We had given him goals, and he got out on the court, and guess what? He passed his test. We realized we might be onto something. So, we created the GRIPS program. Just like karate belts, we have colors indicating specific levels of a player's ability. There are 11 levels, white through black, for kids 11 and over as well as adults, and 11 levels, striped white through striped black for juniors. Players will begin at the white or the white striped level, depending on their age, and have the option to be placed at a higher level by taking a simple placement test administered by their coach. Let's look at junior grips. There are 2 programs for juniors depending on the program being run at your club. Traditional and 10 and under, which is the USTA's junior program, formerly known as Quick Start. If your club is not running the 10 and under program, you will be part of the Junior Grips Traditional. That means you play on the traditional court size with the traditional size yellow tennis ball that we're all very familiar with. Junior Grips Traditional begins with prep skill levels striped white through striped orange. Skills that are mastered in these levels include balance, hand-eye coordination, and sending and receiving skills, such as passing a ball back and forth on the ground with a tennis racket. The beginner levels are light blue striped through light green striped. The intermediate levels are dark green striped through purple striped. And the advanced levels are the gray and black striped. If your club is running the USTA's 10 and under program, you will be part of a compatible Junior Grips program. 10 and under uses smaller court sizes and low compression tennis balls, with the goal to make learning the game easier, thus keeping players interested in tennis while still appropriately challenged. Junior Grips for 10 and under also begins with prep skills in levels white striped through striped orange. Next is the junior beginner levels. Light blue through light green are played with a red ball on a 36-foot court. The red ball is 25% of the compression of the traditional yellow ball and makes tennis easier for kids with a lower bounce and a slower speed. Next is the junior intermediate levels, dark green through gray. These are played with an orange ball on a 60-foot court. The orange ball is 50% of the compression of the traditional yellow ball. The junior advanced level is the black striped grip and is played with a green dot ball, which is 75% of the compression of the traditional yellow ball, and on the traditional 78-foot sized court. Grips for adults ages 11 and up is broken down as white through orange for beginners, light blue through light green for intermediate, dark green through purple for advanced, and gray and black are the expert levels. Each Grips color level has a corresponding book of drills specifically designed to help you master the skills on your next test. These drill books are available to you and your coach on the GRIPS website. Here's an example of a hand-eye coordination drill, the butterfly drill. 2 players stand 4 feet apart facing each other. Toss 2 balls back and forth to each other at the same time. One player will toss the ball down the line while the other tosses cross-court. There are hundreds of drills like this, all corresponding to the skills that you need to master to progress to your next color level. Players can log onto the GRIPS website and visit their player page. When not on the court doing drills, there are plenty of things you can do to improve your game. There are great articles for every level, covering a wide range of topics such as controlling direction, learning to toss, learning the serve, basic single strategy, tournament levels, and so on. When you're ready to advance to your next level, first you need to pass a knowledge test. But don't worry, it's not hard to pass. To prepare, first go ahead and do the practice tests, which will teach you everything you need to know. Examples of test questions from different color levels are: name the lines of the tennis court. True or false? If a ball rolls on the court during a point, a player should immediately call a let and replay the point. Name the 4 grand slams and the surface each is played on. You are in a cross-court angle rally, and your opponent tries to recover very quickly to the middle after each shot. What shot should you play? Once you pass your knowledge test, you're ready for your on-court test with your coach or a GRIPS staff member at a GRIPS National Test Day. As an example, here is the dark blue on-court test that I gave Nick at a GRIPS National Test Day in Louisiana. He passed all of the physical skills and the hitting skills, achieving the required 4 out of 10 shots in 2 tries, except for the backhand, alternating cross-court and down the line, past the service line, which he only scored 1 out of 10 shots on his first try, and 3 out of 10 shots on his second try. So we went over his test results together, and we talked about ways that he can master his backhand. To improve Nick's backhand, we'll use drills like this one, where I will feed a series of 6 balls all over the court, and Nick will try to hit hard, point-ending backhands past the service line, alternating between down the line and cross-court. It's simple. Take the feedback from your grips test, use the drills to practice your weaknesses. While Nick didn't pass his test, he's fired up to get out on the court and practice for his next test day. He knows specifically what he needs to work on, and I'm happy to report he's caught the grips bug and is out there working harder than ever. When you pass your on-court test, you receive a certificate of achievement and a grip for your racket corresponding to your new color level. You can also get a t-shirt to show off your new color level. All of your test history is stored on your player page and is accessible to your coach. If you go on vacation or move across the country, you'll be able to pick up right where you left off, focusing on the skills that you need to pass your next test. Grips also provides a valuable resource to your club and coach, highlighting statistics that measure player development on a program or individual basis. Examples of data include which skills are most frequently passed or not passed, and how long it takes players to advance from one level to the next. And for those of you who love competition, Grips provides each club with online ladders to easily post and update tournament, team tennis, and league results. That concludes this overview of the Grips program. You can find answers to some frequently asked questions below this video. Good luck on your journey to the Black Grip.